Okay, this is the last culvert before our road, and as you look back up the road there, you can see what was coming down this side of the road. I just came out of the woods there, and what was coming down this side of the road. And the last time that this washed out, when we upgraded that last culvert, what I did was I've kept this section of road low right here, so that if anything came down from this culvert and got to this spot right here, it would go over the road. And as you can see, it did do that, and hopefully save the hill by going across the road back into its original stream bed and through the culvert at our road. So it did work for a while until it basically the flow was too great. It came over the whole road, and as you can see, the height of it right there, compared to how low the road was, the amount of water that was flowing right here when everything. This is the one narrow spot before our road, so all the waters combined right here, and the safety precaution that we took to have the road low here worked for a while, but it was just too much water for it to continue working. And as you can see, this is how deep the wash is right here, coming around the corner. That's probably 5 foot deep, and then over here you can see the amount of flow that was coming on this side of the road as well. So it was the combination of both sides coming down to our road. Here we are down close to, well, this is Richard Ewald's house, and look at the debris that's the boulders, and look at the force that as it's hitting the trees, ripping the bark right off them, and look at the amount of material that went over into the woods here. That is just from the distance of that culvert, which is probably 60 to 70 feet, down to here, how much more it has intensified in that short distance. And as well, look at the brook, how high the brook was over there at the same time. The erosion on the driveway side of the brook, whereas the brook's down there, that erosion looks like it is a good 5 feet higher than the brook bed, and that brook bed looks like it's 30 foot wide right there. So that amount of water that was coming down through the brook there, and then you look at this, the amount of material here in the road, just from that distance of the turnaround down to here. It's mind-boggling, because the bulk of the water found its way back into the brook above that turnaround in the narrow section there. And here's a piece of a culvert that came down from somewhere up above. But right here you can see the amount of material that came down into Richard Ewald's garden spot there, and that's the amount of material that went over to the brookside. Here we'll look down in the brook, just to get an idea of the scope of how much water must have been going down through the brook there. That brook is about 5 foot lower again than the terrain on that other side, and that has to be 40 feet wide there. So that's what was flowing down the brook at the same time that this was washing out here, completely opposite in Bemis Hill Road itself. Amazing.